Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading, December 1st to December 15, 2019. Thank you all so much for being here. So glad you could make it. So, Leo, we're going to see what you got going on from December 1st to December 15, 2019. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you. So, Leo, I feel like you have been working real hard, being real busy, crafting shit, building shit, working on your money, being real focused. But also, I feel like you want something to work. You would like something to work and build. I feel like you got a lot of energy right now, Leo, for many of you. And I feel some of you may be focusing on trying to have a little fun. What do all Leos need to know? What do all Leos need to know? Spirit, December 1st to December 15, 2019. What do all Leos need to know about December 1st to December 15, 2019, please? You have the Fool that just popped out. So you may be being optimistic, going in a new direction, looking to be a little carefree, perhaps even be a little bold. Be careful, though, that you're not being irresponsible. You may even be, I'm feeling like you may be feeling a little frisky, like a little rebellious, like you want to be, like you want to rebel a little. But it feels like in a good way. It's like you may want to escape, get away. But you're going in a new direction. You want to go in a new direction. And I feel like you are exercising a leap of faith. You've been taking care of things. And now I'm hearing, I feel like busting loose. I feel like busting loose. What does Leo need to know December 1st to December 15, 2019, please? Thank you, Spirit. Be mindful not to be reckless or wasteful at this time. But I feel like you're focusing on experiencing a little freedom. All right, Leo, let's get into this. All right, there's some feelings, a lot of emotion here, Leo. At the bottom, you do have the Hangman. So with the Hangman is the overall energy. You may be looking at the alternatives or needing to look at the alternatives to something that you may be pondering or contemplating. With the Hangman here, something may feel stagnant or stuck. There could be you considering something. It feels like you're considering something. Now, there could be some delays, but, he can see. So you may be making a sacrifice with this Hangman energy. Or you're evaluating something, or something may be on hold, or you're trying to have wisdom around something, looking to gain enlightenment. Or right now, you're just, you know, taking a pause. For some of you, you may feel at an impasse. But this feels more about the alternatives. To what you're contemplating or perhaps wanting to bring to rest. Or this is you perhaps, taking a step back, surrendering, letting go. Your current situation is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups talks about an offer or an opportunity that you are either looking to give or to receive. Now the Knight of Cups can also be you feeling a little romantic, or somebody's trying to be romantic with you. Now, the influence is the Five of Swords. What's interesting is that this Knight of Cups is looking right at this Five of Swords. So there is some sort of conflict or dispute, or you're looking to win in a situation. It's also possible with this Five of Swords, you may be trying to win at all cost, but you want to avoid defeat. I also feel that this is you confronting something around an offer, an opportunity. There may be difficulties around this opportunity or offer, or this may be you following your dreams, and there's some sort of conflict or some sort of frustration here. But fives, however difficult, Leo, talk about there's an ability to change the conflict that you are in, or perhaps avoid it through confronting it or seeing how to diffuse it. But also you could be, back and forth in your mind around a decision. Or you may be back and forth with someone as it concerns an opportunity or offer, and there may be some sort of complications. Now, at the root cause of this is you wanting to move on from what no longer serves you and move on to the things that do bring you satisfaction with this Eight of Cups. There may be a focus around relationships or family with the Cups energy here, but feelings are involved. Now, in the recent past, you do have the Nine of Cups. So this may be, for some of you, you getting some sort of satisfaction or wish fulfillment. For others of you, I feel there may be some greed here. Some of you may have felt a little smug in the recent past. But nonetheless, for the most part, for many of you, there was some contentment in the recent past with what you wanted to move on from. And so what's on your mind, Leo, is the Page of Swords. So this is communication. This is new consideration, perhaps a new plan. You seeing how to protect, or this is speaking truth, or some truth is being spoken. And with this Page of Swords energy, this truth that's being spoken could be hard to hear or hard to give, but it's still the truth. For some of you, I'm picking up there's some spying here with regard to something that you want to move on from. Some of you may be experiencing difficulties with the ability to move on from someone or something. But you're keeping an eye on something too. With the focus to protect, or you're on guard. For others of you, some news or communication, what's on your mind is some news or communication that comes in or that you convey that lets you move on from what you are unfulfilled by. And so in the future, you do have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups and this Page of Swords, there could be something to do with children here. There's a focus on children or a child, or someone may be behaving immature. Or impulsive. But with the Page of Cups, this is news messages. But if you take a look at this Page of Cups doesn't look too happy. So for some of you, the news and message coming in, is causing you some sort of conflict. But there's a need to see how to heal it. This may be causing delay or stagnation, where you feel stuck, or having to surrender to this, or you're at an impasse, or the alternative to this that you're dealing with or looking at isn't easily come by, and there's things that need to be considered. So on this Knight of Cups, to clarify, on this Knight of Cups, you have the Four of Wands with this Knight of Cups. So there's a focus on home. There's a focus on harmony, having successful completion with your aims, seeing things line up around an opportunity or offer that you either want to receive or perhaps extend. And so with the Two of Swords here, you may be needing to make a decision, or you could be refusing to look at something, or you may not be able to see or know what the best option is or know what the options are with this Two of Swords. Or you might be with this Two of Swords at a stalemate. But it feels more that there's a decision to offer something and celebrate. For some of you, it's to celebrate. Okay. Wow. On this Five of Swords, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So with this Ten of Pentacles on the Five of Swords, there's something that you may be trying to establish, or you're focused on stability and security. With this Ten of Pentacles, you may be focused on family or a particular commitment or relationship. There's conflict with how to create stability or security here, or there's conflict with what you've built, or there's conflict around money and you wanting to work on it. This may be something you're working on yourself, with what it is that you want to establish or make stable, or maintain, or to see wealth. But things are going down in the home where there's conflict and dispute, disagreements. For some of you, on the 8 of Cups, you do have the Empress. So this here is wanting progress, abundance, having abundance. There's acts of kindness, or you're able to see growth or progress with something because you gained something here. So for some of you, you know, this is you being able to get something stable happen, or to maintain or keep security with what you've built, or as it has to do with money or family, and you having a win here, but there may be a little cost to you, Leo. But this is you seeing some sort of abundance. I'm getting that for some of you, this may be around pregnancy. You learn of pregnancy. On the 9 of Cups, you do have the Knight of Swords. So you were able to cut something out, or come up with a strategy or plan, or be strategic with the focus to get satisfaction here. There may have been some fast communication here. Something may have been severed, or you were looking to cut something off, or with a strategy towards putting something to rest that you felt on guard about. There may be a focus on your creativity. On this. But there was something that perhaps needed nurturing, or you were able to move on because something was nurtured, or some compassion was shown. But definitely there's some progress here, Leo. On that Page of Swords, some of you focused on a mother figure, and you're not happy with what's going on with the mother, a mother figure. This mother figure could be meddling, or you could be meddling concerning this mother figure. The Devil did just pop out, so there may have been some obligation or fear, or trying to be empowered in something, or take control, or you may have felt controlled with something where you weren't happy with something, or you weren't satisfied with something. An opportunity could have been missed, or there could have been a problem with an opportunity. But there was some dissatisfaction here where you may have felt stuck, or bound, or burdened in some way, or oppressed, where you were focusing on how to be empowered or be released, or get released. On the Page of Swords, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So with the Page of Swords, there's some sort of change. Some sort of change, some sort of shift through some news, or you coming up with a new consideration. This may be a focus on an opportunity or something unexpected happens or comes in. And with this Three of Wands, this is you seeing progress or looking towards progress or waiting for your ships to come in, or seeing what new thing you may need to implement here. But there's some sort of change, or you're considering how to bring about a change, or some news comes in that causes change, causes a shift. Now with the Wheel of Fortune, this is either a shift that's for the positive or the negative, fortune or misfortune. On the Page of Cups, you do have the Lovers. So you may be trying to create an opportunity, a season opportunity here. But with the Lovers here, there may be a focus on relationships, or a particular relationship, or there's a decision that you're making, or there's a decision that comes in, or there could be a focus on a Gemini. But I do feel, Leo, for a lot of you, this is a focus on a relationship or an agreement, because you do have the Two of Cups underneath. And so this is about harmony, agreement, love, getting on the same page, seeing eye to eye. So I do feel with the Page of Cups, there is a measure of healing here, or a need for inner balance. Tell me more about the Page of Cups and the Lovers. You have the Ten of Wands, where there was burden. So I feel like this is an end to a burden, or for some of you, you are burdened and not sure where something is heading, or not able to see ahead with something. That you are making a decision, a head over heart decision, or as it has to do with focusing on a relationship or connection or union or partnership. But you do intend to persevere and overcome and endure. So with this Page of Cups, I do feel that there is some sort of news or message, but also a focus on healing. I need to focus on healing after dealing with or going through a conflict where you wanted to maintain stability, or what you have built, or secure something, or establish something here. There's trouble around that. I also feel like there's a little sneaky behavior here. You're planning. Okay, you're trying to dominate this. So let's take a look at what some additional guidance is for you, Leo. What is the guidance, Spirit, for Leos, December 1st to December 15, 2019? It's like something that you are fantasizing about, desiring to create. You might be trying to, I feel like for some of you, trying to cultivate a romance here, if not for yourself, for somebody else, through a celebration, or trying to have something line up with what you want to offer or have offered, or around an opportunity. But there's some conflict around it, and your ability to make something stable, or what you're building. And I feel like there's something to do with trying to bring two people together, or keep two people together. Or there's a focus on money and building that money. You could be working on building that money with somebody. And so you're moving on from what's unfulfilling, because you're seeing progress, or you're getting shown kindness or you're showing kindness. You get satisfaction in the recent past. But I feel like this is all about you looking at the alternatives or surrendering or making a sacrifice. What is the guidance for the Leos, please? And so you're thinking about how to shift or change things. Perhaps trying to shift or change some things with someone that you are in conflict with. But there's some difficulties here. And you may not exactly like how things end up, or you are looking at how to heal it or come up with a new creative approach. But be mindful of what you are saying or doing or your actions, because that could make the difference. What is the guidance for the Leos, please? Thank you. The key. That's a 32 breaking down to a 5. Mystery, moving forward, and knowledge. Yeah, you may be being a little sneaky about what you're doing, Leo, or what you're trying to get going here. It's like you're the key, or something is the key here, or somebody is the key to all of this. But see, she got the key on her neck. And so there may be some adversities with what you're trying to change or see transition, or maybe there is something you're trying to separate yourself from or come out of conflict with. But there's something to do with your reaction or the reaction of another or others here that is playing into this. And so you may be trying to stimulate something here or present some sort of intervention. Now, for some of you, you have some sort of resignation about something. You've resigned yourself about something around a conflict or issue, and you plan to win at all costs, but you definitely don't intend to be defeated despite the conflict or challenge. And so with the key here, you may be a little mysterious or mischievous, or there's a little mystery around something, whether you're creating it or experiencing it. But you want to move forward, or the guidance is to move forward despite the mystery. And the key is knowledge. Make sure you have the knowledge on whatever this is for you. Let's see what is some additional guidance for you, Leo, for December 1st to the 15th, 2019. What is some additional guidance? But I feel like it's just something you're not quite happy about in the end, or some news that comes in you aren't quite feeling because you have to make a decision about it and you feel burdened. Take what resonates, leave what does not. You have 2 cards that came out. Assess your relationship. Well. Identify one dynamic or component of a close relationship that's vital to your emotional and physical health. This is especially important if you're healing, and a particular relationship is causing you stress. If your relationship is a healthy union, then celebrate. Your goal is to integrate your relationship into the quality of your life. So assess your relationship for how you want to see progress or growth or expansion, or how it may need to be nurtured so that you can have harmony or offer or receive where harmony can be achieved here around a conflict or dispute or difficulties. And you also have, for some of you, this is concerning your health, Leo. There may be issues with health for some of you. And you're trying to focus on creatively and you may be in dream mode about this. So but you also have eat healthful foods. Eat only the foods that are good for you. Perhaps this is something you normally do, in which case you should feel very good about how well you're caring for yourself. Most people, however, know that they should be more attentive to this area, but find it difficult. Your goal is to practice healthy nutrition. Okay, so there's a focus on health for some of you and a need to improve areas in your health and as it pertains to your food intake. So let's see. I think that's it. I hope these messages help, Leo. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.